Okay, so let's start off for the day. Once again, welcome all of you to the COVID-21 live quiz series on Facebook. My name is Rishabh from HomeRun Quizzes. I'll be taking you through the quiz for today. And this is something that we have been doing since the time of the lockdown, and we plan to do it every day at 7:30 p.m. on our Facebook page. So, yeah, today is the day 7 of the quiz. And how we start is we discuss the answers for yesterday and then we will go on for today's quiz. So here are the answers for yesterday. Okay, so this is from the set of live quizzes on Facebook that we are doing. Let us know how you find them. Just give us some suggestions and would love to hear from you. So for yesterday, again, we had a really great response from all of you, for all of those people who joined. So let's just discuss the answers for yesterday's quiz. What major event is going to happen from these particular dates? So this is a news that had just come out a few hours before our quiz, and this is indeed the Tokyo Olympics, the Summer Olympics basically. What is being described here in these particular proportions for these countries? So I also said there are three elements to the whole thing. So these are indeed the national flags of the country. So if you also see, if we take out the Ashok Chakra from the middle of Indian flag, so you have Niger and Ireland, whose flags are very much similar. At least the colors are very much similar to the Indian flag. So the national flags of all these countries. This was an easy question. We got a lot of correct answers for this one. What are these three movies and the director of Pyasa? So for Satyajit Ray, the movie was Pathar Panchali. For Pyasa, the director is Guru Dutt, and finally Maniratnam's movie is Nayakan. Okay, for all these years. That's question 3. Question 4. Where this event used to take place? So this is the Budh International Circuit in Greater Noida. Also, this one was a simple question. Okay, who took the inspiration for this particular attire for Deepika Padukone? This was Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo, the Mexican painter. Alright, question 6. So what is this term given to flooding of tourist places where you just end up a lot of people and it just gets very dirty? So this is called over tourism. Okay, over tourism, one word being that. Okay, what is the name of this train? So this is the Sri Ramayana Express. Okay, so it starts from Ayodhya and goes on till Chennai. So this particularly was the route, roughly was the route that was shown in the Ramayana, that gives its name to the Ramayana Express. Question 6. What was banned here? So this was about the Maggie ban in 2016. So they had to burn down all the Maggie, just destroy all of it. And for that same purpose, they had to ask for a lot of help from the cement factories, so that they could incinerate it properly, and all of this happened somewhere in Goa. Okay, what was used to create this mosaic? This is post-it notes. Okay, see those square shapes? So post-it notes were used to make this whole mosaic. Okay, question 10. Which fort was built during his rule? So the name comes from the severed heads of Mongol soldiers in the war. So this is the Siri fort in Delhi. Okay, the Siri meaning head, and that's how the name of this fort comes in. Question 11. What is Narendra Modi wearing there? So this is the geographical indication tag from the city of Pune. So this is called Puneri Pagdi. This is what it's called. Okay. Question 12. What word is blanked out here? With all the confusion whether you have the virus or whether you do not have the virus. So this is Schrodinger's. So Schrodinger's cat complex. That's the word being blank there. Okay, kind of a good joke that I saw on the internet and decided to put this up in the quiz. What is the name of this curve? Simple enough. What you see on the screen is kind of in the shape of a butterfly, so this is called the butterfly curve. Alright. This person's surreal fiction gives the rise to what term, which is named after him. So this is Kafka's and Kafkaesque is what the term is. And finally, question 15, what scientific phenomenon is seen here? So this is dispersion of light. So dispersion is what we wanted on this whole thing. Alright, so let's go on with the quiz for today. These are the list of compiled answers. We'll just hold it on for a couple of seconds for all of you. Okay. And now I'll tell you how this quiz is going to work. So again, thanks a lot for all of you for joining. Do let your friends know about this thing that we are doing every day at 7:30 p.m. with a new set of 15 questions for every day. And right now we are live on Facebook. And how you can work this out is I'll be asking you all a set of 15 questions. And what you have to do is you have to send your answers to the number that you will be seeing on the screen throughout. And for the people who are joining on a mobile device, what you can do is you can just write down your answers on a piece of paper and just send it across a picture of your answers as WhatsApp on that particular number, or just send your answers in a document, or just message us the answers on our Facebook page. Okay, so let's start off with the quiz for today. Alright, so question 1. An Easter egg from the show of Source on Amazon Prime Video, which is produced by OML Entertainment. And this all the thing that you see in italics next to the picture is something just as a background which is going on as a television broadcast over a news channel. So the television reporter goes on to say famous Odisha comedian dash 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 was shot in broad daylight. All his shows have been cancelled. In this country, no one is safe, not even the celebrities. Okay, so who is this basically? So Odisha comedian, and also this whole show is produced by OML Entertainment, which is kind of an entertainment company which deals with a lot of comedians, has their contract signed off with them, and they also do a lot of events and shows all over the country. And someone also related and producing the whole show, or making of the whole show, is Anirban Das Gupta. Again, another famous name. But then, just as an Easter egg, what went out to be like this? So, who is this person? Famous Odisha comedian was shot in broad daylight. So, looking for the name of a person, and also the blanks are indicative. So, again, that would help you. So Odisha comedian there. Alright, let's go to the next question. So on 26th of March 2020, this year, just a couple of days back, Google Doodle had been celebrating what, or commemorating what? So you see a lot of green, and the outline of the whole doodle is red. Okay, have a look at the colors. If you probably also do not know exactly what it is, try to think of something by looking at the colors. That should help you. So Google Doodle on 26th of March commemorating what? Alright, that's question 2. Go to question 3. Alan Shepard and Jack Harden were fond of golf, and they modified a certain standard 6-iron head of Wilson Golf Club. They were not allowed to do this and took 2 balls and the club along with them in a certain toolkit. So later, Alan quoted that the first hit had landed 40 yards and the second one went on to at least for 200 yards. So what was happening here? looking for a few keywords. So obviously they were not allowed to do this or carry a golf club with them, but they secretly modified a golf club so that it could fit in their toolkit. And then Alan Shepard kind of somehow got two balls and then he took it with him together. So what was all of this? Alright, question 3, question 4. So from the concept of biomimicry, what sea creature has inspired this prosthetic arm? Alright, so have a good look at the image. So consider the fact that this is an arm, and also something worth to look for here is that it's not in a continuous shape, right? It is not something continuous, so it can bend over. Just try to imagine how it would look when it gets bent. Alright, so now think of what sea creature has inspired this prosthetic arm. Alright, something to look for is that this is an arm, and another arm from a sea creature has inspired this particular prosthetic arm. And quoting something from the founders, the ones who made this, the prosthetic needs to be both flexible and adjustable in order to accommodate a variety of different grips. Right? That's question 4. Question 5. So I'm going to be playing an audio and you have to tell me who is this, the person's voice that you hear, and this all happened on what occasion?
2015 as the hottest year in recorded production. Needed to move to the southern tip of this planet just to be able to find snow. Climate change is real. It is happening right now. It is the most urgent threat facing our entire species, and we need to work collectively together and stop procrastinating. We need to support leaders around the world.
Alright, so whose audio was that? And this all happened on what occasion? And obviously what you can hear is a lot of clapping while this person is giving out this speech. If all of that helps, whose voice was this? And this happened on what occasion? I'm quickly going to play this once again.
To the natural world, a world that we collectively felt in 2015 as the hottest year in recorded history. Our production needed to move to the southern tip of this planet just to be able to find snow. Climate change is real. It is happening right now. It is the most urgent threat facing our entire species, and we need to work collectively together and stop procrastinating. We need to support leaders around the world.
So that's question 5. Okay, who's this and this happened on what occasion? Question 6. So now finally coming to April Fool. During Sundar Pichai's interview at IIT Kharagpur, which happened in 2018, Sundar Pichai talked on a lot of things ranging from his days at Stanford, Google, and his views on future technology. While talking about his interview at Google, he had thought, when this interview was happening, he had thought that some particular product by Google was an April Fool's prank, as his interview was on that particular day, owing to the fact that Google had been very notorious with such pranks in the past. Okay, so what is this product that Sundar Pichai thought is a prank? So during the conversation, the people at Google asked Sundar Pichai, what is your take on this particular thing? And then, because Google has been notorious in the past, he kind of thought that all of this is just another prank that they are trying to pull off, and he thought that whole product is a prank. So what is this? Okay, what product is this? Okay, just adding as a hint, we all would use this product. Alright, all of us mostly have used this product. We particularly use this product. So what is this? What service product is this from Google? Alright, that's question 6. Question 7. So connect these three. So you see a person on your screen, you see Redbus, and you see PayU. Okay, so what connects all of this? Okay, what connects these? Person, Redbus, and PayU. Alright, question 8. A disputed association with something is in this person's book or novel that's called The Canterbury Tales, which was something way back in 1392. And from that, in Nun's Priest's Tale, a vain cock chanticleer is tricked by a fox on Sin March began 30 days and 2. Alright, so this is said to be the origin of what? So the thing that you see on italics is something from Old English. So it kind of means something. So sin began March, alright, March 30 days and 2. So what they are trying to tell here is March 32nd. So this is said to be the origin of what? One of the origins of what? And then later in the story, you see a very particular word in the third line that should help you come to the answer. So this is all said to be the origin of what? Okay, should be simple. That's question 8. Question 9. Again, simple question. Identify this Amar Chitrakatha title. Okay, just go by the looks of it. Amar Chitrakatha title. Just go by the looks of this person. Identify who is this. Basically, that's what the question is. Okay, should be simple. Let's go to question 10. What started in the years 1972 with the host Hamid Sayani as a live contest across multiple cities before it became part of Vivid Bharati's weekly schedule on All India Radio in the year 1973. Okay, something iconic. Started in 1972 and then it became something regular on the radio. And with the host Hamid Sayani, what does it start with? Okay, that's question 10. One particular answer there, something specific. Okay, question 13. So I'll be showing you all an image, and what I'm looking for is that this is the patent for what? Okay, the patent for what something is this. Okay, so it says stop, and you see one particular thing to your right, and a total of 4 structures there. Alright, so this is the patent for what? So a total of 4 structures there. It says stop, it says go, okay. So the patent for what? That's question 11. Okay, simple. Again, too trivial. Who built the Shiniwar Wada in Pune? If you probably don't know, we all are joining you. We're doing this Facebook Live from Pune. So who built the Shiniwar Wada in Pune? Okay, one word, one particular answer. Okay, so it should include the full name of the person and technically the full name of the person, and or either way. Let's say if there's Winston Churchill Jr., let's say there's Winston Churchill Sr. So do specify which one, like that. So who built the Shiniwar Wada in Pune? Question 13. Again, this should be simple. Erected to commemorate the landing in India of their Imperial Majesties King George V and Queen Mary on the 2nd of December, and that's one particular year in Roman number. So the year translates to 1911. So what was erected to commemorate the landing in India of Majesties King George V and Queen Mary in 2nd of December 1911. Right? Again, this should be simple. Let's go to question 14. So originally built for military purposes to hold field dressings, maps and other items, and later the whole concept was copied in US paratrooper uniform to allow more room to hold ration supplies and extra ammunition. So all of this became the source or invention for what something that people in general wear. Okay, so looking for a type of clothing that was built for military purposes to hold field dressings, maps and other items, and the concept was later copied in the US paratrooper uniform to allow more room for rations and extra ammunition. Okay, and 14, then let's go to the final question for today. So the founder of Dash began experimenting with the distillation of rum and was successful in establishing this particular business, his business. When Don Facundo and his wife entered their distillery, his wife noticed a colony of bats hanging from the rafters. Then bats were considered as a symbol of good health, fortune, and family unity. I'm not sure how bats are considered now, though we're not gonna answer that. So what all of this started like this? They noticed a family of bats, and then all of it kind of reflects in the name. The founder of this distillery started experimenting with rum and was later successful in his business. And one particular symbolic thing associated with their brand is bats. So what does started? Okay, so that brings an end to the quiz today. I will be cycling back through all the questions, but just before that, here are all the winners for the yesterday's quiz. So topping the quiz is Abhinav Dar with the points of 13.5 over 15. Kudos to all of you, followed by Adarsh Mohapatra. So we kind of saw yesterday's quiz did get a little difficult. Okay, and we kind of also saw that a lot of you liked the quiz. So we try to we've been trying to maintain that particular level. So yeah guys, thanks a lot. Very much looking forward to your answers. And later comes Adarsh Mohapatra with 11.5, Toyed with a score of 10, Vaibhav and Shakib with a total of 9.5, and Jai Rana with a total of 9 points. So thanks a lot guys. Let us know how the questions are. Give us some suggestions. Tell us any topic that you would like to see a quiz on. And please do join us at 7:30 p.m. every day. So let's cycle back through all the questions. So what was started in this distillery, and something symbolic here is bats. Alright, question 14. Originally built for military purposes, what clothing item started like this? Okay, that's question 14. Question 13. Where would you find this particular thing erected? Question 12. Who built the Shaniwar Wada in Pune? Okay, this is the patent for what? So you see stop, you see go. So what is this the patent for? You see a whole equipment there. Okay, so primarily what I'm looking for, if you have come to the answer, just now look at the figure 2 there, which is on top right, that structure, and give me that name. Okay, images are very much helpful there. So it's a whole combination of different patents. So in general, what do you call this system? What is this the patent for? Question 11. Question 10. What was started in 1972 and later became something as a weekly schedule on All India Radio? Question 9. Identify this Amar Chitragatha title. So this whole statement, this whole line from this particular work said to be the origin of what? Okay, question 7. So connect all these. That's question 6. During his interview at IIT Kharagpur, what did he say as what he thought was an April Fool prank? Okay, who was this and what occasion is this? Uh, if you're still not sure of the audio, this video is going to be on Facebook till forever. So you can go out and check out the video once we are done with running these questions. And for today, we are accepting all the answers till 8:30 p.m. just like yesterday. So that's question 5. Question 4. What has inspired sea creature has inspired this particular prophetic arm? Question 3. A golf club along with some balls. Why they all had to do this jugaad? Let's just call it that. That's question 2. A Google Doodle commemorating what? And finally, an Easter egg in Afsos on Amazon Prime Video. Famous Odisha comedian was shot in broad daylight. All his shows have been cancelled and no one is safe in the country. Which kind of also reflects the situation that we are all going through right now. Alright. So thanks a lot guys. that brings an end for today's quiz. Do join us for tomorrow, same place, 7:30 p.m. And looking forward to your answers. Share this thing with your friends and keep attempting the questions. We always do recognize if you give us right answers. And yeah, I guess that's all. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow.